We're with Lockie Paramount, navigator on the beautiful Drumfire behind us. Goes well upwind, but I guess nobody really wants this sort of sea state, do they, Lockie?
Well, that's the sort of paradox of this race, I guess, in terms of this is the conditions for this boat. You know, if you're going to be in these conditions, and choose the right boat for it, this is the most comfortable, and so from that point of view, we're happy, but. Obviously, nobody really likes going upwind in big waves and plenty of wind. So we just got to get through that sort of first 40 hours, and then the rest of the race is looking quite good. So it's just a matter of hanging in there, I think.
Cool. And what sort of configuration do you just sort of get the main well reef down and then sort of smaller jib and things, keep it easy?
Yeah, we've having the big sort of roller furling jib. It's a bit hard to just change jibs, we get out of range a little bit, but. We're sort of good to the early 20s with a full main and a full J2 jib. And then from there we'll start to reef. And then we have a Genoa staysail, which is quite a good configuration. So we've got some options. Obviously not quite as many as the race boats, but we'll plonk along. It'll be good.
And you've been a very successful navigator on URM, and they're obviously good upwind boats. What's their chances, do you think?
They go really well upwind. They're sailing really well. Obviously had a really good season, and I think the boat's in great shape. To me, it's looking like more of a small boat race.
Do you think it is actually?
Yeah, look, I think the boats like Celestial 70 and URM will have the best shot in their size range.
Yeah.
But with this northerly building through the 30th, a lot of the smaller boats get blown home.
And they'll get enough of that soon enough, you think?
I think so.
Yep,
okay. Obviously the sailors on Celestial and URM are excellent. So, it's always hard to bet against them. And a couple of the 52s as well, hard to bet against them. They'll be coming home in some northerlies as well. Yeah. It's just the amount of time in the northerly. So, you look at boats like Bacchanal, Back to Black, even Love and War. A lot of those boats we're spending a lot of time in northerlies. Yeah. And it's a year where I'd be keeping a close eye on those boats.
Yeah. And also that high's moving through fairly quickly as well now, so that might give them a chance to get back in there.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, the Hobart's always got a bit of luck involved. It's a bit of snakes and ladders. It depends how the Bass Strait plays out and whether there's any park ups, which is quite possible for the bigger boats as well as the smaller boats. Everybody's sort of got to get through a transition zone. So how that plays out is anyone's guess.
All right, well, we'll leave you.
Mother Nature.
We'll leave you to it. Good luck overnight, and look forward to seeing you in Hobart.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a safe trip down.
Thanks.
Yep.
So we get a countdown and then a count. Talking to me as usual. Okay. So this time last year we were talking to Ron Epstein, who bought his boat all the way from the United States, looking very promising for a start, and then it didn't all quite happen. You had a problem with the broken boom and things, but here we are, you're back again for another dig.
Back in, new boom. Axon didn't want to repair that boom, so we built a new one.
Right.
And we've sailed her, I guess, over 3,000 miles this year, going up and down the coast of Australia and the blue water, and we feel really prepared for this race.
Good, and you've got a great crew, Shane Denaria and Tom Barker and various others as well.
Yes, well,
the Australian contingent.
We have half our crew is off of Zen from the second place finish in the Admirals Cup, and then the rest of the crew is my friends and close sailors from our California campaign, and so we figured this transnational cooperation will be a successful one.
And how does this weather pattern look for you? You get sort of conflicting things. Some people saying, yes, it's a small boat thing. Others saying maybe not. How do you feel about that?
Well, everyone who enters a race wants to win the race. I mean, why would you enter a race and go, I'm doing this and I have no desire to win it whatsoever? That seems sort of a pointless exercise. So obviously we're going to look at it optimistically. We've spent a lot of hours at sea in 20 to 25, 20 to 30 knots of wind. With winds with sea states over 6 feet, 2 meters. So I think we're used to this weather, and we think we've pushed the boat through it, and so we think that we have as good a chance as anyone. I think we're gonna be okay during the first day, and then we'll see how, as the weather's patterns shift, how it goes from there.
And the JPK's got a very, very good reputation in long ocean races.
It's done well in a lot of ocean races. Yeah. I think we're still waiting to sail in our first. Well, we finally did a couple of twilight races here and sailed in races under 30 miles, under 50 miles. Finally.
Twilight races. Okay, so you're now an honorary Australian if you've done twilights.
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Australian,
Australian.
just like it's pronounced American. You know, I think there's no A in either of those.
That's right. We don't have it in
Yeah, but I do feel, I mean, just as you say that, I will take a second to say, people have been so wonderful to Terry and I. We really have felt very at home here, so much at home that we're wondering whether we might spend a little more time here. You know, it's
West Coasters, they love Australia.
Yeah, I mean, some say Australia is California with a funny accent. Some people say California is Australia with a funny accent. In any event, Australia feels very warm and welcoming, and we look forward to spending more time, although the boat will be going back to California in January.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Only a year late. It's all good.
Well, look, we won't keep you any longer. It's so good to see you back again, and really hope you go well in this race, get through that first day, and then really make the most of it.
Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you on the far end.
Absolutely. Thanks.
All right.